This is part 3 of every H-Mart instant noodle reviews. Today, we're going to review this kimchi butter ramyun. This instant noodle comes with butter gochujang sauce and a kimchi packet. To make this, add hot water into the bowl and let it sit for 4 minutes. Empty out the water and mix the noodles with the butter gochujang and kimchi. The noodles had a spicy, sweet, buttery taste that kind of tasted awkward. You get the spicy flavors of kimchi and gochujang, but the buttery taste feels out of place. I give this a 4 out of 10. Today, we're going to review the spicy shrimp ramyun. This was super tasty. It was spicy, savory, and had a nice shrimp flavor. I also love the thin noodles as I could taste the spicy soup in every bite. I give this a 9 out of 10. Today, we're going to review this instant shrimp ramyun. This ramyun comes with dried shrimp along with fish cakes and seaweed flakes. This was really good. The noodles were soft and chewy, and the soup was savory and had a subtle shrimp taste that wasn't overwhelming. It wasn't that spicy either, so it's perfect for those looking for less spicy noodles. I give this an 8.5 out of 10. Today, we're going to review the Soy Flavor Ramyun. This ramyun pack comes with a soy ramyun powder packet and some dried veggies. This tasted pretty good. The noodles were soft and chewy, and the soup was rich with salty, savory soy flavors. It wasn't that spicy though, and I wish it had just a little more heat to it. I give this a 7.5 out of 10. If you watch any Korean dramas before, then you've probably seen this Shin Ramyun cup design. It's really iconic as it's one of the most popular Korean cup noodles out there. Taste-wise, this is savory and spicy without being too intense, but it's still hot enough to numb your mouth a little bit. You get an explosion of momentary spiciness that doesn't linger like buldak ramyun. If you're looking for the OG spicy Korean ramyun, then this is it. I give this an 8.5 out of 10. If you're looking for an alternative to Shin Ramyun, then I highly recommend hot and spicy ramyun. Like Shin Ramyun, this is also one of the most iconic Korean cup noodles out there. However, this ramyun has a better balance between spicy and savory. The soup has a lot of delicious flavors, and it's not that spicy as well compared to Shin Ramyun, which makes it the perfect introductory Korean noodles. I also love the bouncy and chewy texture of this cup ramyun. I give this a 9 out of 10. Let's compare this light buldak to the original buldak. This buldak is apparently 40% less spicy than the original one, and I wanted to see the difference. They both look the same except that the light buldak's noodle was thinner than the original one. Taste-wise, they were both savory and had a nice chicken flavor with a subtle taste of curry. The light buldak was less spicy, but it still packed some heat. The original buldak was really spicy as expected, and the heat spread in my mouth like wildfire. The one difference though was that the original buldak was more intense and the heat stayed in my mouth for a longer period of time. The noodles texture was also really different as well. I love the thin noodles of the light buldak, and the texture kind of reminded me of mee goreng. Overall, I like the light buldak a little bit more than the original just because of the texture. Today, we're going to review this curry buldak. Taste wise, it was savory, earthy, and had a strong curry flavor. It was pretty spicy, but it wasn't as spicy as the original buldak. This was super flavorful, and I really loved the strong turmeric taste. I give this an 8.5 out of 10. Let's review the spicy Shin Ramyun. Man, this ramyun was so good. The soup was savory and packed with an explosive, rich, spicy beef flavor. The noodles were also super soft and chewy. This was a stellar instant ramyun, and I'm definitely picking this up again next time. I give this a 9 out of 10. Did you know that this was the first Korean instant noodle ever made? It's made by Samyang, which is the same company that makes the buldak ramyun. To make this, add 2 cups of water in the pot along with the noodles, dry flakes, and spicy powder. This was pretty good. The soup was savory and spicy and had a distinctive meaty smell similar to sausage. It even tasted like it too. Overall, I thought this was pretty good. If you're looking for a simple but tasty Korean instant noodle, then I recommend trying this. I give this an 8 out of 10.